Okay, let's see how it works the panel to generate the clients. So we are in a demo master franchisee panel. Okay, we go to clients and we are going to generate a new franchisee client. Okay, remember that we are in the master franchisee and we are going to generate a franchisee client. So for that, we fill all the gaps that we have to fill for every user that we want to generate. And closing this, so you can upload a picture if you want. We are not going to do it. So here we select the parent. The parent, it's this case is master franchise. So if we are franchisee client, we are going to choose the master. So like we can see, it's master franchisee. We choose, and we are parent with the master franchisee. We choose franchisee client. It's what we want to do right now, and we move to addresses. Addresses, well, we put the address. In this case, we are going to put this one random and fill it, street number, postal code, and save it. Okay. So, okay, this is done. As you can see, we appear as clients, patients, restrictions that you can apply restrictions if you want, or limit numbers of orders, but normally we don't use that. But if you, in case you want to use it, you can do it. You can choose all measure units, and well, if you go general, this is the franchisee client already created. Okay, in permissions you can check everything. Addresses, it's what we filled before. In clients, here we cannot see anything because we don't have anything below. And patients, sure, we don't have any patient scanned yet. Okay, so right now we save it, we go back to clients screen, and here, as you can see, we have the franchisee client test. Okay, so what we have, so add client, and we are going to make the same but for an iPhone user, for example. So we put iPhone user at test.com as the email. Remember that every single user that you're going to create have to have their own email. Here we can fill iPhone user like that, and well, we put it randomly and fill it, and iPhone again. We can put cell phone and one identification number. And permissions, well, you select the parent. In this case, we are going to select the franchisee client, not the master franchisee, because this user is going to be below the franchisee client. Okay, so we choose franchisee client as a not master franchisee. Remember, franchisee client. It's below the master franchisee. So we select it, and the group. Well, we select iPhone, iPad. That's what we want this right now, and we are going to add an address that we can put the same that before: Barcelona address, street number, and postal code, and we are going to save it. So right now we already well, we don't have patients and restrictions anything inside like I said before because we don't have make anything yet. And we go back to clients. As you can see just the franchisee client. But if we go inside the franchisee client and we go to clients, you will find the iPhone user created. Okay. Also, patients not because we don't have anything yet, but also if you want to go inside, you can see all the parameters we add in this new user. Okay, so right now, what we are going to do is create a new client, and again another address. In this case, we are going to make a manufacturer, for example, and we can add manufacturer at test.com, and well, we check take manufacturer to paste here, go fast. We're going to take the same phone and same identification number, and that's it. Okay, permissions. We have to select the parent, and again, in this case, it's going to be behind the franchisee client, so we select the franchisee client because it's going to be below that. And group, in this case, it's a manufacturer, so we select the manufacturer. And we have to add the address again, and we are going to put the same one. So Barcelona and address, street number, and postal code. Okay, so it's done. Save it, And we already create one iPad iPhone user and one manufacturer inside the master franchisee client. So here we have the franchisee client. If we go inside, we are going to test checking clients that we have the manufacturer and we have the iPhone. So all the immunizations made it in this iPhone, it's going to send it to this manufacturer inside the franchisee client. Okay, patients so you don't have anything yet, blah blah, etc. Okay, so we can go right now to create a new client, and what we can do is create a new client, and we can add a new franchisee client. For example, we can say a franchisee client slash one, and we are going to copy this and paste it here, delete this part and paste again to go fast. Same phone number, same identification, and we select the parent. In this case, we are going to select the franchisee client. So as you can see, you can put franchisee clients below franchisee client. In this case, it's another franchisee client. So you can generate a second layer below. Okay, it's important to do that. Well, we are going to add address, but it's important to do that because in this way you are going to maintain your users and your manufacturers feel it inside the same bag that is a franchisee client, and it's not going to be like a disaster of users randomly put in there. So we already created. So if we go inside the clients, and you can see the two created before and new franchisee client. Okay, inside the franchisee client there is nothing, so go back and we're going to create a new client. So a new email, we're going to create an iPhone, for example. We're going to put iPhone and yeah, copy, paste it here, delete it and paste it, paste, phone, the same one, identification number and permission. So we select parent. In this case, we are going to select the franchisee client that is below the franchisee client. Okay, so this one, the second layer, and in this case, it's an iPhone event. Address, we are going to add the same address. I put the same one, address, street number, and postal code. Okay, save it. And right now we already created an iPhone iPad inside the franchisee client inside another franchisee client. So we have this second layer of franchisee client. So you go below the franchisee client, inside, sorry, and you go to clients. As you can see, we have the new franchisee client, and inside this franchisee client, you have another client that is an iPhone iPad. So you can create a second layer of clients, and it's going to be using the same role that the other ones. So right now we can create a new one to make another option that it's, for example, a new franchisee client. In this case, we are going to say franchisee client 2, and we're going to copy this and paste it, paste it, paste it, phone number, identification, and permission. So we are going to select and parent this other franchisee to the master franchisee. Okay, so will be another franchisee client, but not inside the franchisee client. Will be another client from the franchise master franchisee as a franchisee client. Select the address. We are going to put the same address, street number, postal code, and save it. So right now we have been created another franchisee client. As you can see, we have two, and you can see both because we are in the franchise in the master franchisee. So we are watching the two franchisee client. So right now, what we can do is create another user that can be an iPad, for example, an iPhone, sorry, and we put two. So we can take this and paste it, paste it, paste it. Same phone, identification number, and go to permissions, and we can select the parent, and we are going to select this new franchisee client. okay, that it's behind the master franchisee. And as a iPhone address, we are going to put the same. Okay, okay, let's get the street number, postal code, and save it. So we have been created this another iPad iPhone user. So if we go to clients, if we go to the second franchisee client for this master franchisee, or you can create a new user that can be another manufacturer, for example. And this manufacturer, we're going to take this and paste. Phone number identification. What we are going to do is we're going to create another manufacturer, but below uh, the the master franchisee, not the franchisee client. So as you can see, we can have 3D printers attached to the franchisee clients or attached to the master franchisees independently. So the users that we have inside of every of these bags, it's what it's related to the master franchisee above or the franchisee above. Okay, if you have a franchisee client, and we don't have manufacturer associated to the franchisee client, all the users or all the scanners that you're making the franchisee client will go directly to the manufacturer from the master franchisee. And we can create another iPhone, for example, and we can do the same as before, put it below the master franchisee to show you the example that can be managed in different ways. So you can have different kind of select the parent. In this case, we can select the master franchisee, and well, put in this case is iPhone, iPad, and another address. So as you can see, we have different kind of formulas that we can add and manage the users. My advice to you is every time that you have a client, create a franchisee client and put all the users and everything inside. So you're going to have packs and to have everything in order in place. Okay, so everything say the master franchisee, and this is done.